Curtis is good. We'll go ahead and call our meeting to order tonight. Are there any additions or deletions to the agenda? If not, well, there are one, yes. There are one. Forgot we were given one already.
There are one.
Any other additions or deletions to the agenda then? How about that? If not, we would accept a motion to accept the agenda as amended.
So moved.
Support.
Motion support, last chance for comments. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you. Roll has been taken.
Yes. Thank you.
We are complete. Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone would please rise and join us in the pledge.
I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thank you. Next up, we entertain a motion for the approval of the February 11, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
So moved.
Support.
Motion support. Are there any comments or questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried. Thank you. Request for purchase. We are considering a request for purchase to Wade Trim Incorporated. This is for professional services in the amount of $90,900, and it's for the feasibility study regarding the construction of a new sanitary sewer pump station on Michigan Avenue west of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Point of order. The amendment comes under hearings, which is ahead of request for purchase.
Oh, you are correct.
Does it matter if we do them out of order or not?
Yeah, we should do them in order as long as we got it, I guess.
As long as you notice, right?
Okay, so instead we'll go to hearings. In this case, we're going to set a public hearing for March 11, 2025 at 6 p.m. or as soon thereafter as the agenda allows. And this would be to consider an application from Journey Federal Credit Union for a commercial rehabilitation exemption certificate for the building at 130 West Superior Street.
Move to set the public hearing.
Support. Motion support. Are there any comments or questions? Any background?
Well, last meeting we set the district for this particular location. This has been vacant since the photography business moved out. So this will actually fill up the last vacancy in that block once they open.
Good deal. Anybody else have questions? Hearing none, all those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried. We've set the hearing. Thank you. Okay, now we'll move down to consideration for request to purchase to Wade Trim Incorporated. Again, it's for professional services in the amount of $90,900, which is for a feasibility study regarding the construction of a new sanitary sewer pump station on Michigan Avenue west of Pennsylvania Avenue.
Move to approve.
Support.
We have motion support.
This is one of the pump stations we've been talking about for quite a while. Not only will this evaluate the pump station itself, but it's taking the flow. If you look at the numbers, a good portion of that 90,000 is the flow study from all the neighborhoods and the industrial uses in that area. Also part of this is our property we have on Hoffman Road that will be future development. They'll be doing some modeling on some things we need there. And then secondly, what came to our attention last Friday, Greater Gratiot was in receipt of provided some extra funding from the state's strategic site readiness program. And that can be used for engineering, design, pre-development work, and capital investment, spending plans, those sort of things. This is exactly what we'll be looking at Hoffman Road. So we'll be able to use a portion of these proceeds to help with this portion of it. But also we'll be coming back to you hopefully by the next meeting with an additional request for a proposal to do additional work to take a look at Hoffman Road from some other scenarios to make sure that we have all the data we need to make sure that pump station's large enough and any upgrades that we need to make in that area to take those flows now and then in the future. So good news.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this in addition to the pump station that's up a little farther north up on Michigan Avenue?
No.
Replace or addition? Yes. Thank you.
Dave Ringel, Public Services Director. This is for lift station 16. You've heard about that for the last several years. This is a feasibility study to construct where we're proposing it to be the north edge of King Park.
Okay.
So this will be a brand new lift station.
Good. Okay.
Decommissioning the other one.
No, I was going to say the other one's abandoned, going to be abandoned.
No, this will be an addition. There's no decommissioning.
We're not decommissioning.
No, because that one at the east end moves that sanitary material from up there, brings it down because it's gravity. It's not gravity available
Going uphill.
depths. Yes, and this, lift station 16 will get rid of that gravity line that's everybody,
The one by the river.
longer-term commissioners, remember this one is the one north of the Nuns area that's in that riverbank that's a ticking time bomb. This gets rid of that line.
Yay.
Okay.
This is the preliminary data to get flow collections for the next 6 months to find out highs, lows, amounts of flow. Then we'll be coming back at some point with engineering services to come up with the design engineering for that lift station 16.
Good. Anybody else have questions for Dave or Eric? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried. We will get a study going. Next, recommendation on bids. We are to consider a resolution to approve the receipt and award of bids for sludge removal and disposal at the wastewater treatment plant to the recommended bidder, which is also to approve the related request for purchase. And the following bids were received February 11, 2025, and we have two. One is for $162,200, and the other one is for $206,500. Recommended bidder is the low bidder at $162,200. Your pleasure.
Move to approve the recommended low bidder, NutriGrow Environmental Solutions Incorporated.
Support.
Okay, anybody have comments or questions? I hear none. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion is carried. Thank you. Next, we are to consider a resolution to ratify the following investments from the city funds before us.
Actually-
Whoops, what?
We didn't have any, I don't think.
Didn't have what?
Investments?
I've got 5 listed here.
Do you?
listed.
Nice. Look
Yeah,
at
we got 5 listed.
my agenda has none.
Oh. I guess we don't have any.
So I'm gonna try a different agenda.
Yours is right, yours? Okay.
Yeah, we have 5 correct, there is, yes.
Okay.
All right. Disregard and move on.
Scared.
Okay, Chris, where's the money?
Back to the city clerk.
I'm sure we're good. Anyway, we're to consider a resolution ratifying the investment of the city funds. And we do have, let's make sure 5 of us tonight. We've got 2 seaters, 2 CDs, and a treasury bond purchase ranging from, looks like about 380 to 425 interest rates. Your pleasure.
Move to approve.
Support.
We have a motion support. Any comments or questions? All those in favor, please say yes.
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 Any opposed, no. And I will abstain because one of them is my employer, so. Reports of officers, boards, and committees. The commissioners may receive the following reports by one resolution, or any city commissioner may remove any of the item in the section for individual discussion and vote. Before us tonight, we have the Elma Police Department January 2025 report, the Finance January 2025 report, and the City Manager's report. Your pleasure.
Move to receive 1 and 2.
Support. A motion support. Comments or questions? Hearing none. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Any pleasure on 3?
Move to receive the city manager's report.
Support.
Okay, we have motion support. Eric?
Yep, just very quickly, this is more update. We already talked about the Pump 16 station. The Alma Public Schools have provided some informational brochure for the bond renewal. In that brochure, it is available through the school district. I believe they have it on their website now. Please take a look at that. Lists out every improvement or every replacement that's going to happen in the facilities that are owned by the Alma Public Schools. The vote is May 16th. And, I'm sorry?
May 6th.
Did I say 16th? I'm sorry, May 6th. It's contagious tonight. May 6th, I apologize, May 6th. And again, that you can do absentee. We do have the 9 days early voting and the day of voting. So please do vote, and please educate yourselves on not just the commission, but the public in general on what the bond will cover. And
There's lots of stuff.
lots and lots.
But it's not an increase in it.
It's not an increase in the millage. It's a curious.
It's a continuation of the same amount we've been
Continuation, so no one should see, I mean, there are a lot of things it'll cover, but.
Yes, and there's no going through it because there is so much that's going to be done over with that bond period. It's a lot. So, and then also the passenger rail line advisory committee has been continuing the meeting and did want to provide the commission and the community can do that as well. If they go to the groundwork website and go to their project page for the passenger rail line, there is a survey that you may take, and I did provide it here in the commission's agenda to go take that survey. We're on track to have the phase 2 study.
Pun intended?
Yeah. To have that ready within the next year. It was supposed to, the study is anticipated to be ready by next year, 2026, September-ish, August, September-ish. So there will be at some point some community events. We're looking to try to host something here, since we're centrally located, either at the library or the college or one of the big spaces, as part of the outreach. And they have talked about, and I'm hoping that will happen, is that will be actually kind of fun, is that they'll have a basically, lack of a better word, a ride with an engine running from one part of the rail to another part of the rail, just to give folks a feel for what that would look like and be a part of. So a lot to come, a lot more to do on that, but it is moving forward. And
What's the target date on that? If all things
all things for the construction?
Yeah.
It'll be pieces. Like right now, they're rebuilding pieces right now in Traverse City. That would be part of the rail. And down by the Detroit Ann Arbor area, there's projects going on that are upgrading that rail to be a part of this already.
2035.
Yeah, it'll be
2035?
Oh, you're guessing, or is that for real?
I'm guessing.
Because I was going to say, I'm sure Will's
10
going to
years.
ride the
10
bus
years.
from Ann Arbor. He's not going to be getting the train before the graduates.
all I can.
By the time, I figured 10 years by the time, I mean, it's been about, 13 or 14 by that time it would be, but takes a long time, I would assume.
Yeah, I don't see anything in their proposal here that gives a date on it.
Like I said, the best thing we can do right now is the phase 2 study. We're looking at 2026, but this is all a part of it. So
It's a long-term project. I mean, the intention is it runs for 100 years.
yeah. So just wanted to give Commissioner a quick update.
Thank you.
That's it. Cool.
Okay.
240 miles.
Are there any comments or questions for Eric, other than the ones that already been asked? Okay, hear none, so all those in favor of receiving his report, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed would be no. Motion's carried, the report's received, thank you. New business, we have appropriations.
Move to pay the appropriations.
Support.
We're paying the bills tonight. Any questions on those bills? Hear none, all those in favor, please say yes.
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 Any opposed, no. Motion carried. Okay, commissioner comments. Sonia, would you like to lead off tonight?
No comments.
No comments, okay?
No comments for me.
Michelle?
I would just like to say that I hope that the public is very acceptable of our construction for the summer. We are very blessed to have roads to correct. A lot of people lost all their roads this fall, so we are lucky that we have one that we have to work on. That's all.
Good point.
Well, since the last time I was here, I got to see Gaslight over in the Players, so just congratulations to everybody on an amazing show. It really was. So, that's it.
Okay. Roxanne?
Just to remember to read into the Public Schools bond and to get out to vote on May 6th and to remember that there are no increases and lots of improvements, so.
And kindergarten roundup. I saw that.
There, but yes, I believe it's March 11th,
I thought of you when I saw
but
it.
I don't know if they changed it or not, so.
Not your deal anyway.
Not my,
I don't have anything to add. Any of us agree with all of it, certainly.
Sarah? Anywhere?
No, I'm all set. No?
I have nothing further to add either, so with that, members of the public who would like to address the commission, please go to the podium, state your name and address, and we'll have up to 5 minutes to share your thoughts.
Hey, I'll hurry up and talk. I brought one copy, and I never thought I could have sent you an email on it too. But this is a year-end report. I'm on the board for Michigan Works.
Could you give us your name and address?
Oh,
ma'am,
I'm
please,
sorry,
just for the
Janice
journalists, so that-
Bunting, County Commissioner. My address is 105 North Franklin Street, St. Louis, Michigan.
Thank you.
And so anyway, I brought you a report. The report talks about how much I'm with Michigan Works, and that is 5 counties. That is Saginaw, Bay City, Midland, Isabel County, and Gratiot County. So what it's going to do is it's going to give you several pages of jobs that are open, jobs that are high demand, and it tells you how many openings there are on some of them. Also, it tells in this pamphlet how much money comes into Michigan Works and how they spend it. And they usually try to divide that up between the 12 months. There's a chart there that will show you exactly how much they've spent through each one of the months. And there's another chart here. The whole book, I mean, it was bigger than this. What I tried to do is pick out what I thought you would be really interested in. And it also tells you statistics of kids dropping out and things that are happening with people. And there's a problem because a lot of our kids today are not reading and they're not doing math. And so it's hard to put them in some of these jobs. The one thing nice about Michigan Works, they do have classes where they can teach the kids things so they can go into a job and do the work. And so there's quite a bit to this, but I took the most important parts of it and had it copied off tonight, and I wanted to give you guys a copy if you would share it with everybody. And if you want the whole packet, if you give me your email address, I can send you that link. So you can read everything on there. But I think this is very important. This is the end year report and also the future of what they're going to be doing. So I won't take any more of your time. I know you're busy. And so, thank you.
Thank you, Jan.
You're welcome. And if there's anything else I can do, I'm on some really interesting boards. I go to a lot of interesting meetings, so try to think of what you guys might be interested
Put
in.
you on speed dial.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jan.
You're welcome.
We'll scan this and I'll send it out to the
Send it out to the Thank you, appreciate that. I guess along with that, if I could make a comment too, that I know our local school system and plus the RESD works with Greater Gratiot Development, who works with Michigan Manufacturers or the Mid-Michigan Manufacturers Association and other groups that are all aware of these things, the jobs that are going to need to be filled, the skills needed to do it. And I know our school systems are, they're doing everything they can to prepare these kids for the jobs.
Yeah, I know.
They're going to be here in Gratiot County. So.
Yeah, I know they do. I think the school teachers and the parapros really work hard with kids. And I think today there's so many kids in one class. I think that doesn't help. I was in a couple of classes where, it just, you have a lot of kids that need a little extra attention and stuff. But anyway, another thing, I don't know if you've heard, we heard it yesterday at a meeting, Joann Fabrics is closing all of their stores as of yesterday, which is really sad. I don't know if it's because of lack of business or lack of employment, but a lot of your businesses are closing because they can't find enough people to work.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, anything I can do, let me know.
All right, well, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Any other members of the public like to address the commission? Okay, if not, we will take up our consideration to go into closed session. And I believe we're not planning on taking any action when we get out. Is that going to be true?
We
don't plan on tonight, so.
We don't need to take any action formally.
No formal action will be taken, so if you want to wait around for the rest of our meetings, just come back out of closed session and close our meeting. You're more than welcome to stay. Otherwise, we're planning on going closed session and we'll come out and not do anything beyond that, so.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Are you
you.
going to have more at the end of their meeting or just?
No, we'll just come out and close is all we'll do.
I apologize for not being here the last couple of months. I got a real serious problem with the leg.
Oh.
And I thought I had a blood clot, and so far I still don't know. I'm supposed to go into the hospital here as soon as they call me, and there's a blockage, and hopefully get that taken care of, and
Yeah.
I can do somersaults again.
Jan, reply to that, I want to thank you for doing that. This is important to us. We have had that, Tim when he was on the commission, he would be here once a month or so telling us what was going on, and it's very valuable to us, so we
Yeah.
appreciate you doing that.
Yeah, I hate to miss a meeting, and it seems like I've had a little bit of bad luck, but I'm on my way again.
Good.
So,
Take
thank
care.
you. Yes, and feel free to call me anytime. So anything I can do to help or be a part of, you need any extra people for volunteering and stuff like that, let me know.
Thank you.
Remember, you asked for it.
See you guys later. Bye-bye.
Okay, so now will consider a request from city manager to conduct a closed session, which is permitted under section 8E of the Open Meetings Act, MCL 15.268. And we are to consult with the city attorney regarding pending litigation with the city of Alma versus Summerex regarding settlement strategy, because discussion in open session would have an adverse effect on the city of Alma's financial position or negotiating position, I would assume. So with that,
Move to go into closed session.
okay,
Support.
motion support, roll call,
Yes.
please.
Commissioner Allman?
Yes.
Commissioner Bear?
Yes.
Commissioner Gibson?
Yes.
Vice Mayor Harrington?
Yes.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Warnick is absent. Mayor Mapes?
Yes,
Yes, the motion passes.
okay. We will go into closed session. Thank you very much.
Adjourn.
Support.
Okay, we have a motion for adjournment. Last chance for comments or questions. I hear none. All those in favor, please say yes.
Yes.
Any opposed, no. Motion's carried. We are adjourned. Thank you. Everybody have a safe evening.
Thank you.
Thank you.